snake, crazy. I'm keeping that in there too.
What's good, YouTube? This is Antoine from Hot Desert Pythons, and I am in Texas this weekend for the NRBC Reptile Show. And guess what? I'm not doing the vlog at the Reptile Convention. I'm not going to people's booths talking about, hey, what you got for sale? I'm visiting the man, the myth, the legend himself, Earl Jones from Lone Star Reptiles.
Guys, so this is a OD yellow belly pastel. This is a male we produced here. We've done quite a few super ODs with this thing, and this thing is just gorgeous. Alright guys, this is a pastel desert ghost. We're using this thing, we put this into pied clown, but we just put this into the LSR fire this year. So we're trying to see how much brighter we can make the GG and the LSR fire. This is going to be a really crazy combo. I've already got people asking me if I'm going to sell this stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm out, dude. I'm keeping it all. It's mine. Alright guys, so this is a sugar combo that I did this year, and I mean this thing, I just fell in love with this. So this is a OD yellow belly sugar. Where's your head at, guy? And this thing is amazing. When I popped this out, the first thing that went through my mind is I've got to get this in clown. So I've got a yellow belly pastel, or a yellow belly sugar clown, and I'm going to put it to an OD pastel and try to get this. See what it looks like in clown. Alright guys, the LSR fire is, naturally one of our line. It's our line of fire, and it's one of my favorite things to work on. So this is a LSR Firefly Leopard, and this thing is just incredible. And this year I really like sugar, and I want to see what sugar does to this. But look at the intense yellows on this. The head stamp is, I mean, every LSR fire has that same head stamp. He's a little jumpy today, but just a really nice animal. Alright guys, so most of you know we brought in these racks from Chris at Sea Serpent. They're 20 levels high. We just got males moved over. This whole rack is clown males. Probably my favorite clown male in here is this little guy right here. So this is a sugar yellow belly clown, and this thing's incredible. You can see the whites coming in the bottom. I can hardly wait to start plugging this stuff in. And then we're going to go to my second favorite clown over here, and this is going to be a pastel mystic clown. This thing is incredible. So I brought this in for one purpose. We have a super mystic het clown female that this has to go to, and I can hardly wait to make the mystic or super mystic clowns. Alright, so this is a super mystic het clown female, and she should be ready for next year. So really looking forward to making the super mystic clowns. Maybe adding a little pastel into it. Really nice animal. Alright guys, so the LSR fire was brought over in 2009. It was something we found out of Africa. We did prove it out. So I'm going to do a comparison shot. This is a normal fire. This is actually a scaleless head het pied, but it's the only normal fire I have. And so this is the LSR fire, just a straight LSR fire next to it. And I mean, it's just incredible. So basically we're working the LSR fire kind of like a desert ghost in a codon form. So if you really want to increase the potential in your fire line, LSR fire is where it's at. Alright, so these are a couple sugars. This is a sugar pastel on the left, and then the sugar pastel inchy on the right. And it's just amazing when you get the right line of sugar to bring the whites high up the sides. It's amazing what these things can do. And I actually bred this sugar pastel inchy to I believe it was OD yellow belly, and so we're really curious to see what that does. I love sugar and I love working with this gene. A lot of people, they try to say that this is Desert Ghost. This is the LSR Fire. And so for comparison, we're going to put this next to a pastel DG, and just so you can kind of get an idea, how close they are. So basically, like I said, we're working the LSR Fire just like Desert Ghost, but in a codom form. And so you can get to where you're going a little faster. It is not Desert Ghost, but we did breed these two together, not these two animals, but I bred the LSR Fire to the DG to see how much brighter we could make both. So, but the comparison on these are just insane. This is the Dark Wonder gene, and the Dark Wonder originated in the UK. We've had it over here for several years now, but hopefully you can get this on camera. We have a really hard time, but the iridescence on this animal is just incredible. Are you getting that?
Yeah, I'm getting a good angle.
Okay, so
you know they call me the Dark Wonder too, right?
Yeah, but see, all right. So the Dark Wonder is the red ball is out there. We know the red ball was a hoax, and so knowing what I know about boas, I know they did a melanistic boa to an albino, and they made a red-orange type boa. So the first pairing I ever did with this was to an albino. And we have one that just ovulated on 416. It's a double het to a double het. So hopefully, we will prove that there is a red snake in the mix. And I just hope we hit it this year. I got fingers crossed, toes crossed. If we can cross it, we're crossing it. Like Xanthic, I've done a lot of. I've got it in caramel. I've got it in a lot of stuff that we're going to be producing, next year. We do have like the Mojaves breeding right now to see how dark we can get the Mojaves and see how this iridescence plays. The biggest thing in this is a panda pied. Think about it, guys. The panda pieds, when you make a super black pastel, it has a lot of iridescence, but once it goes into pied, that iridescence goes away. If we can make a solid black and white snake with two genes, both being recessive, and keep the iridescence on it, that's going to be sick. So this is a really important project for us, and hopefully we will be releasing some of the Dark Wonder stuff this year. I've got plenty of it in my grow out racks, once we hit some of this stuff to let go. So guys, alright, here's the deal, guys. Pinstripe in clown is a ticket, man. Alright, so this is a normal pinstripe clown. You get a beautiful animal, but look at the head on this thing. You get this nice rusty color head. Pinstripe just does wonders in clown. Alright, so we're going to go from a straight pinstripe clown to a lemon blast clown. Lemon blast, you're going to bring in, with the pastel, you kind of wash out the head, but you still got that rusty colored nose. But look at the yellows in this thing. It's just incredible. Alright, so then we're going to add Inchy to this. Inchy did something I was not expecting whatsoever. We made a yellow snake. Again, your nose, you can still see that darker nose on it, but it's all yellow now. Very faint clown patterns, but just beautiful animal. And then we've got everybody knows what a Mojave clown looks like. Mojave clowns are really, really cool. I like the colors on these, but I really liked what happened when I put pinstripe to this. So the jigsaw clown is just super cool. Look at all the whites that you bring in the sides. Just an incredible animal, and you start bringing that head back. Mojave and pinstripe work really, really well together. Imagine this with, say, I don't know, my LSR Fire in it, or Orange Dream. This is going to be a crazy looking animal. Alright guys, this is a pretty simple combo, but this is a pastel leopard red stripe, and this really took me back when I produced this. It's got a real clown look to it until you see the head, but just crazy patterns. Love the yellows coming in the bottom. I can hardly wait to do a lot with this animal. This is a little male, so he'll be breeding next year. I think we're going to put this into, I'm probably going to go into LSR fire with this, and then probably go into some sugar with it too. Really cool animal though. Everybody knows we work with the scaleless, so we can't get away from doing a video without a scaleless. So this is a scaleless fire, and these things are just incredible, guys. I mean, I can't explain the feel of these. If you never felt one, you've got to find somebody to let you hold one of these things. I know Antoine's a little nervous about getting into the scaleless project. We're going to get him in there eventually. I promise you that. Give it a couple years, guys. He'll be breeding them. He won't want to do anything clown without this, I'll guarantee it. Super incredible animal. Alright guys, so we're in the Venomous area. This is my office. And over here we got, this is a caramel albino prairie rattlesnake. This thing is just gorgeous. And we're not going to open any cages, but I mean, he's just super, super cool. Down here we have this is a blacktail. This is a Texas blacktail. Super, super nice snake. Unfortunately, you're not getting the best shot there, but this little guy here, this is he's gonna turn around for you. That is a tiger rattlesnake. The tigers, it's really hard to get the color in there, but it's kind of a peachy pink color. Just really, really cool. Over here we have a banded rock rattlesnake. We did breed these last year, and my female was a little too old to be breeding, and right towards the end of the season she passed away. She was full of babies, so we finally figured out how to do it. Unfortunately, we lost her. Down here, this is what Shane Kelly was bit by. This is a full-grown beaded lizard. I'm gonna grab my keys and we'll. Alright guys, we're gonna take a look at the beaded lizard here. Alright. He's a little pissy right now. But this is a beaded lizard. Really awesome animals. This bite you is gonna be a really bad day though.
They don't wear my shitting pants.
Alright, we'll take a look at the Gila monster. Yeah. Really, really cool. Really, really amazing animals. The colors on these things are just incredible. These oranges and blacks. And this one's super, super chill. Really awesome animal. Look at the claws on these things. They're just nuts. Isn't that cool though? This is an Arizona blacktail. And you notice they're a little different color than say the Texas black. Texas black is real black and silver, where these are more of a greenish yellow tint to them. Still an amazing animal regardless. I love the blacktail. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is Roscoe. Roscoe is a Cotamundi. He is from the mountainous regions of Brazil. And most of you know who Roscoe is, but Roscoe was brought in from a zoo in East Texas. He was about 3.5 weeks old when I got him. So he bit a little girl at the zoo, and most zoos, once an animal bites, they have to either be put down or sold off to another zoo or something. And I just happened to be there that day, and they asked me if I wanted him, and I was like, absolutely. So here he is. And we've had Roscoe he's almost 4 years old now. And he's just an awesome, awesome animal. He's supposed to be in bed right now, and we're disturbing him, but he doesn't seem to matter. Oh, buddy. Oh. I know it. Look at the claws on this thing. He's an incredible animal though. This is the only furry animal we own. Well guys, you've pretty much seen the whole whole zoo.
Hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for letting us into your facility, man. It was an amazing day. And Earl, for a long time now, like when we talk on the phone and have conversations, I learn something new from him all the time. So if you want to be like him that has some badass stuff, make sure you follow him on social media, his YouTube and his Instagram. Like, share, subscribe. Slap the notification bell so you know every time a new video comes out. Appreciate you, bro. Till next time.
Thanks for coming, guys.